Hello everyone, Unyielding Technician here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to decrypt your 360 disk ISO images into usable files for a soft-modded and hard-modded Xbox 360. Now, I'm not going to be showing you how to find these files for your 360 and everything, either like the ISO to God or 360 Content Manager or even the game files themselves, because I don't want to get any site in any trouble or get any stuff taken down, even if a lot of games that are put up now are for preservation's sake. First, what you're going to need is ISO to God. This converts your games into a God format or games on demand format. Do this, you can now add your ISO image. You're going to want a God path for your completed decrypted God file and your temporary ISO. This is what happens to the ISO image while it is being converted into a God path format. Now, I'm going to be using Afro Samurai, the first one. It's a pretty good game. You get a title ID for the game name. This is for the case art, I believe. You're going to want it as a God package. Remove all the padding and keep it as title ID. Now, this is important. Keep it as title ID. I know it can get confusing when you're trying to figure out if you have a game on your hard drive or USB or whatnot. But this allows you to, if you keep it as title ID, it allows you to use the DLC. At least that's from what I've learned. An example of what I did with this is I converted Batman Arkham Origins into a, here, it's to a name and title ID. If I did this, and this, nothing. When I put the DLC in, it wouldn't show up. But this title ID, it allows the content to be added in and work. I don't know how it works, but just keep it like this. If a game doesn't have any DLC or title updates or anything, you can just leave it as like name or something, like name or title ID like this. But just keep it as title ID if you want to use DLC or any type of additional files, because I had to find that out the hard way or just trial and error. Now add this. Oh, and I want to say, I'm going to add this back in, so you want these to be on the same path. Keep that in mind. You need them to be on the same path because the decryption time speeds up it's very, very faster. It's vastly faster than just having them on separate drives, like saying having this be in like drive path G and this on drive path G or D. Having them in separate drive paths significantly slows down the decryption process. It took 20 minutes for at least one file when I figured this out. I'm like, why not put them in the same pathway? That way it's easier. Sped it up considerably. Now we press convert and wait. I'll talk to you all again when it's almost done converting. Alright, it's almost done decrypting. And if you'd like, tune it. Watch some of my videos I posted on my channel. I'm usually posting stuff daily, and going right now as of this video, I'm posting videos of the Arkham Asylum Game of the Year edition on PC. I'm also going to be posting Sonic Heroes content during Nostalgic November, along with Ed and Eddie the Misadventures. And see, yep, it decrypted in about less than 2 minutes. Now, not all games will be like this. Some may take longer than others. It just depends on how big the game file is. And I know it says they're like 7.3 gigabytes or something like that. It just depends on how much content, voice lines, cutscenes, files are on the game. So mileage may vary. Now, I'm going to show you how to take that content and store it on your USB drive or hard drive. Now, go into where your content is or where you hold all your files like trials, games, stuff like that. You're going to go to where you decrypt it, where you wanted your file decrypted, and copy it over here. Now, I already have Afro Samurai. Over here, so I didn't really need anything like that. And like that, you're done. That's all you need for your decrypted game, for the 360 game at least. Now we're going back into this. We're going to be adding in your disk image file. Same thing, have it all here, add it in, and it takes considerably less time to convert this. It takes less than 4 seconds last time I tried this. Alright. Yep, see? 6 seconds. Now, you take this, go to where you're storing your 360 games. I just made it like this so that way I could know where the 360 games are. I've already put home hit and run on, or road rage on here, so I'm just going to skip. And there, you're done. Your games are now, if you have your file content all, if you have your USB drive all ready to go and everything, your games are all ready to go. And before I go, you are going to want to go to 360 Content Manager. Go to wherever you have your finished product, your finished God files. You know what? I'm gonna do that again, just so I can show you. Add ISO image. We're gonna do the road rage one again. Add, convert. There. Now go to 360 Content Manager. Go to here. Go to wherever you have your decrypted game. I'd say here. Go here. Now it's vastly the same thing. It'll have a numbered file right here. Go into the data file thing right here and do this. Now, sometimes your game will say locked, but most of them I've seen are unlocked, which means you can play them. If they are locked, you will not be able to play them. Press this, and this will unlock your game and allow it to be played in your console. Now just add the files back, and now add your files to your console, to your USB drive, and you can copy them over. That's about it. Well, if anyone has any questions about anything, I don't know how to do the Xenia emulator. I had to follow a video guide for that because it was kind of confusing. And you do have to fudge with the files a little bit on your Xbox 360. So I'm not the most qualified to do that. So yeah, that'll be it for now. If anyone has any questions, please leave them in the comment section. And I really would appreciate you all if you would watch some of my videos. I have videos on Super Robot Wars Y. I have Batman Arkham Asylum, a couple of games, you know. I'm going to be posting Sonic Heroes content during November and Ed, Edd n Eddy the Misadventure because they're both Sonic Heroes type games, but Ed, Edd n Eddy is just a worse type of Sonic Heroes. Well, I'll catch y'all later. Thank y'all for watching.